Hello, you guys.
Hey
Oh my
guys,
God. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Been There, Rated That,
rated that.
where we give you our latest thoughts on albums from some of our favorite artists. And if you couldn't tell, today's none other than my boys, BTS, Bangtan, Soyeondan. Okay, but for real though. Today we are doing BTS, and we will be rating and talking about "Love Yourself" Answer. It was released August 24th, 2018, so almost just about 9 years ago.
Wow.
9 years ago, almost. We not counting August just
Wow.
yet, but that's kind of crazy. First of all,
It is crazy.
but it's a compilation album. I might be tripping. It might be like 7 or 8, but it's a compilation album that combines 3 albums in one. And so there's songs from "Love Yourself" Her and "Love Yourself" Tear. And then, of course, new songs that they put out with this one, "Love Yourself" Answer. And so this was also like, this time frame was also around like the time when my love specifically for BTS and K-pop like started to peak. Like, I'm talking about like waking up at odd hours in the morning to watch like their own award shows, to see them like perform and like win awards and stuff. It was real. I got a light stick, y'all. I got to see them in concert before they went to the military. And when I say Carmiya got to see firsthand me stressing about buying those tickets, bro.
Dedicated fan right here.
But yes, I'm so glad to be going over this album with you guys. This is Carmiya's first time listening to K-pop in general. So we gonna see where her thoughts are and where her head is at. But just a little like background on like BTS in general. It is 7 members. You got RM, or Rap Monster. He's the leader. And then you have Jin, Suga, J-Hope, and then V, Jimin, and Jungkook. And so you also have like Rap Line, which is RM, J-Hope, and Suga. And then you have the vocal line, which is Jin, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. And I love these boys down. And it's like kind of like perfect timing, because they just not too long ago all returned from their military service. So give it up for them boys. Give it up for them boys. But without further ado, we are going to jump into the album for you guys. Kicking things off first with none other than Euphoria.
Perfect timing.
You
Okay,
like that? You like
guys.
that?
Okay, guys. So, like Deshawn said, this is my first time listening to K-pop, and it's my first time listening to a BTS album. I didn't even know this was a combination of 3 albums. I just thought they just go crazy like this and do this many songs. I was like, dang. But okay, guys, I love this song so much. I gave this song 5 stars, and there's 24 songs, by the way, and it falls at number 7 on my list. And so I just really love the melodies of this song. Like I said, this is my introduction to BTS, and I thought it was a great first impression. And then I really noted that I really love the inclusion of like both languages. And one thing that I noticed is that I realized that you probably, since you're an avid listener, you probably feel like you know like the Korean
Girl, I
without
just
like
be singing these. I just be singing my heart out to these little songs.
yeah. So I was like, it must be really cool to like listen to it over and over again and like learn the language through it. That was like my introduction to it. So yeah, I loved it. That was a great song.
Yes. I love Euphoria so much. Like, this album in general, I feel like really, really helped me during like freshman year for college because this is around the time like we started freshman year. Um, but this song specifically, I gave it 5 stars, and it's number one on my list.
Oh,
So
period. We opened up with your number one.
yes, I love this song so much.
You gotta make a little bit more noise for your number one
Like
song.
this song right here, this song, I think it was either 2018 or 2019 when Spotify did their Wrapped. This was my number one song. Like, and BTS is always, ever since like Spotify has started doing their like Spotify Wraps, BTS has always been in like my top five artists. Like 2018, 2019, 2020, they probably was like number one. They've shifted a little bit just because like my listening my listening ear has not changed. Like I still listen to them. I just don't listen to them as heavily as I
Hmm.
used to in those years. But they still in like the top five. I
Yeah, for
think this
sure.
past year they were like number three or four. Um, but yeah, this song will never not give me butterflies every time I listen to it. And I said that like I felt like they chose the perfect member to sing it because his tone and voice just brings something different. So this is Jungkook that's singing, and he's also the youngest member, and he's the youngest member. Also, I think that is something crazy to like note about like K-pop in general is they be on it like they age does not matter because Jungkook is like 27, 28. He's 97 line. So yeah, 27, 28, something like that. But the oldest
Hmm.
is Jin, and he is like in his 30s. And they got a good like they don't for one they don't look it, but they also like got enough like more time for them. But this
Hmm.
song, in my opinion, is like the epitome of what it feels like to be in love. And I just get so giddy and happy listening to this. And my favorite part is like the bridge at the end. I just be like, I restart this song every time it comes on. I'll be like, oh, I love this song so much. What's up next?
I,
Trivia, Just
yeah,
Dance.
trivia just dance. I
Hmm.
get this one 5 stars as well. Um,
Okay.
on my list, it is number 6, so right
Okay,
above
that's pretty
Euphoria.
high.
Yeah. But like this song, it felt Dove Smash coded, and it just like I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh yeah, I do want to dance. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. And like it felt like it sounds cliche, but it felt like something I would listen to on Just Dance, and like
Hmm.
I would be doing
Hmm.
the moves and like feel like I know the song.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it because their music just seems so inviting to like
Hmm.
all cultures and languages. So I really appreciated that, especially with
Yeah,
this
that's
being my second
definitely
song.
yeah, I think that's definitely like one of the things that like I really enjoy about them as a group. Um, within like K-pop in general, I just feel like I don't know, it's just something about them, Bangtan, Don boys. Like it's just something about them. Um, but I gave this one 4.5 stars, and it is number 17 on my list. But
Hmm.
I do feel like it's a definitely like a true dance track. And so also the rating on my list is like I'm ranking based off like how much I would re-listen to this song and like where that
Okay.
falls with like the other songs.
Okay, and
Um
I'm ranking based off of like composition and
yeah, okay.
production.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is J-Hope. And I feel like the track title and like the track in general fits him because he's the dance captain. And so like it just makes sense that like his track is about dancing. And I feel like he also like always surprises me with his singing because like his place in the group or like his role in the group is a rapper. And so like this little part
Mhm.
here when he's singing, I'm just like they always, find a way to like shock me and whatnot.
So
Um,
it's like if like Jay-Z started singing.
yeah, yeah, like, oh, like I wasn't expecting that, you know. Um, but it's not like one of my faves, but it's always one that like I can groove along to when I hear it. And I think that like it translates the feeling of like dancing, like it takes the feeling of dancing and translating it to the feeling of love. And I feel like there's certain parts of like bursts and pops that like in the song that can translate to like bursts and pops of energy during dance.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, period. Eat that
Mm-hmm.
review up. Eat that review up.
My favorite part is when he's like, I just wanna.
Yeah, that
I
part
really
eat.
wanna just dance. Yeah, I love that part. But yeah, J-Hope was eaten down, you know. But yeah, like I said, 4.5 stars, number 17 on my list. And next up,
Okay.
we got Serendipity, full
Okay,
length
can I
version.
start, please? Can I start?
Hmm.
Okay. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I was rating this stuff hella high. Like, okay. Okay. Serendipity, 5 stars. Not gonna lie. Eight so bad. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I guess it was a switch from like the to like the, like
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
was like, ooh, like I don't know what y'all saying, but I know this song is for the lover girls. Like it
Hmm.
felt feminine, like I don't know. It kind of like I guess it felt close to home for me because it kind of
Yeah.
felt American in a way while still being Korean. But
Like the composition of it.
yeah, like I could see like LMA or like
Like
somebody
somebody
else.
else singing it.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Mariah or something. But that's what I was saying. Like I could see it having English lyrics as its default because of the composition.
Hmm.
But like I said, I have 5 stars and I put it at number 3 on my list. This is my big three.
Okay, okay. Okay, so for me, first of all, I love Serendipity. And so Serendipity was first released on Love Yourself Her. So Serendipity was the intro track for Love Yourself Her. So when they did the full length version, I was like, yes, because on Love Yourself Her, I think it's a little bit over a minute, but it's not too long. So when they decided to release a full length version, I said, give the people what they want.
That was a great
Um,
decision.
but yes, I gave it 5 stars. It is number 8 on my list, which is technically like still high. It's like top 10, made top 10. But like Jimin, Jesus, the man that Jimin is like, his
That's a
voice
man
is,
singing?
yes, like his voice, his voice is so soft and delicate that it just makes the song so smooth. And if you really, really enjoy this song, I think that you would really enjoy like the performance of it too. Um, because like he is, I believe I hope I'm not misspeaking, but I believe he was like classically trained as a dancer. And so like watching him perform to this song is so like, it's just kind of like breathtaking. Um, but I feel like as we're progressing through the album and like as this story continues to like unfold, it makes sense why like in the genre of like Love Yourself in general, like their whole trilogy of Love Yourself, I think it makes sense why this track was used as an intro track because it sounds like it's about falling in love. While I think Euphoria, which was the intro track for this album, to me felt like it was talking about being in love and like what it feels like to be in
Mm-hmm.
love. Whereas I feel like
Mm-hmm.
this song is talking about what it feels like to fall in love. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but my favorite part is
I like that part.
yeah, yeah, mm-hmm. Just let me love you. Like, just let me love you, you know? But yes, 5 stars, number 8. Them boys can never do
Period.
wrong in my eyes. Next up, we got DNA.
DNA. Okay,
I love that part.
so I gave DNA 3.5 stars.
Oh my God.
Okay, hold on. But okay, something is really like I'm really having a hard time right now because this is the second song. There's like this style of music that used to exist. It was very popular. And
EDM?
it's like no, maybe, but it's like drill, but like we used to put it on every video on like Vine or Triller or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, I gave this one 3.5 because I just connected with it the least. Um, I'm sorry, but it definitely feels like a party song. And maybe if I heard it in a different environment, my response would have been different. But it is number 19 on my list.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
Okay. So, one thing I want to say about like K-pop in general is that like this part. You talk about this
What
part.
is this genre?
EDM.
Okay. Like
So,
you know how sorry.
No, go ahead.
You know how like in that other song it was like the boom ding 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 like all those what is that called?
Yeah, it's EDM.
Okay. What are you saying?
But I think that so one of the things that like kind of like separates like well, you know how like in America and like for American artists like they have like singles or like tracks that they release before they like release the album and whatnot. So
Yeah.
in K-pop, they call them like title tracks, and so those are the tracks that like they use as promotion for the album. And so DNA was the title track for Love Yourself, Her. And so it came out in 2017, I believe, because I think that's when Love Yourself, Her was released. So it's not the title track for this specific album, but it is like a title track. I gave it 5 stars, and it's number 6 on my list. But this was one of the first songs I listened to when I started listening to them, and it's also the song that like put them on the map in the USA, like over
Okay,
here.
so Deshaun, like you have nostalgia on it as well as like it being the most popular song, and you like actually listen to K-pop. But me listening to it the first time, I'm not getting the hype.
I can see that. I can see that. I will say that like I understand why it comes right after Serendipity, because I feel like a lot of what is like a lot is reiterated in DNA that was like said in Serendipity. But I don't know,
Gotcha.
like the build up to the chorus I feel like was amazing, and the ad libs and the backing vocals, like it all ate down. And it's just an electronic song, but it has like a lot of like EDM elements.
Yeah,
I love that song.
it was
Just
very
like I
like
love this one.
club.
Yeah, like you'll
Yeah,
hear
this
in
one
like
fire.
a club. Dimple?
Yeah.
Dimple was also on Love Yourself, Her. But this is considered like a side track, like a B side, because it's not the whole group. It's just the vocal line.
Okay.
So if you
Well,
notice, you only heard singing in this song. You didn't hear no rapping.
yeah. I gave this one 4 stars. I said, and actually, girl, and actually, I didn't even notice, but I said that I love a good harmony moment. And I said it honestly felt like them, like something that they would do. Like it seemed like something that was safe for them to do, like nothing outside of the ordinary based on what I had
Have
heard
heard
so
so
far.
far.
Yeah. And I enjoyed it. It's at number 12 on my list.
Okay. I gave it 5 stars. It's number 3 on my list. It's definitely one of the ones that like I listen to a lot.
Hmm.
Um, it's the first, like it's like I said, it's one of the first side tracks we get on this album, even though it was released in like 2017. So it's Jungkook, Jimin, V, and Jin, and I love this song down. Like the first time I heard it, I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
like
it's a great song.
okay." I don't have dimples, but I can see how they can be illegal, you know. And Jungkook's runs at the end, oh good lord, oh my god. I just feel like that man is such a like heavenly singer. Like I just love his vocals. But I feel like it's such a fun track that like I kind of can't help but to groove. And I really
Hmm.
like the play on words of like illegal to illegal. They're like, there's like, oh, like illegal, and then you're so illegal. Like, I'm like, mm. Like, just listen, listen. So I call you illegal. Like,
Yeah, I like it.
yeah. But yeah, my favorite part was just that breakdown right there, that little bridge with his
Hmm.
run and the drums.
Uh-huh.
Number 3, top 5 for sure. For sure. Especially for it to be like a side track and it's only the singers. I was like, ooh,
It ate down.
oh yeah, definitely. Next up, we have another solo track, Trivia Love, by none
Okay,
other than
period.
Mr. RM,
What's his name?
Rap Monster. Okay, so
Okay.
his name is Rap Monster, right? Like that's his name in the group. His
Okay.
name is Kim Namjoon.
Okay.
But Rap Monster is also short for RM. So I feel like, as an avid fan, I feel like there is a difference between RM and Rap Monster. I think Trivia Love is RM.
Okay.
But
Well,
later
RN.
on down the line, I'll tell you like what I think the difference is between RM and Rap Monster.
Okay. Well, RM for some reason reminded me of Trey Songz on his track. And and I want to give him another chance. I really did try to
You
listen
have
to the
to,
song, but
you have to.
I really did try, I promise. But I was not feeling a Rap Monster, okay?
Oh
So
no.
I gave it 3.5 stars.
Oh.
And it's at number 20 on my list. I don't know, like
Oh.
I wasn't feeling like his rapping. I don't know.
Really?
I wasn't, no. Like it was kind of like distracting in a way. I don't
Oh.
know. I don't know. But also this is my first time listening to like this style. So like
Mm-hmm.
it was foreign to me and like the song was new too. So
Yeah. Okay.
but
I
I can
think.
see how like over time it gets
Mm-hmm.
into yeah.
Yeah. So I gave it 5 stars. It's number 15 on my list, but it is like one of like out of the solo tracks on here, it is definitely like up there with like being like one of my faves. As far as like the solo tracks.
Hmm.
But I feel like I get what you're saying though, because I do think that he has like such a unique rapping and like singing style. Like this little part right here is like him singing. Um,
And this sounds
but he
good.
also he also does like he's had like a heavy writer for the group. And does like a lot of the like production and stuff like that. Like has a hand in a lot of that. And I feel like in each song, but in this one particularly, he shows like his leadership qualities and like why he's the leader. I feel like. Um, but the trumpets, I just felt like the trumpets eat in this song.
The
And
composition is crazy.
yeah, I like when I first listened to this song, I will say like this album, I will say that like I didn't like this song as much or like really consider it. But like I said, it's definitely now like one of my like favorite solo tracks. Especially like being able to understand it more and understand
Mhm.
how it fits with the album.
So
Um
it's a grower.
yeah, yeah, definitely. It definitely was for me. Like my first listen through, I was like, kind of can like skip. But now I like actually listen to it and like jam out, which is why it got 5 stars for me.
See, we're at the
Um,
same place.
almost, but you said number 20 and it's 15 on my list.
But you said when you first listened to it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I was like, oh, but this is her. And this is just the rappers. So this is RM, J Hope, and Sugar.
Okay. You can go first.
I gave this 4 stars, and it's towards the
Okay.
bottom of my list. It's number 23.
Okay.
Um, this is also another one. So this one was released on Love Yourself Her. Um, but it's one that I really didn't give another listen to after like listening to the album for the first time.
hmm
Not to say that like it's a bad song, but it's just not one that's really like my speed. Um,
Right.
like it's something about it that I can't really put my finger on, but like I like the jazz and the old school feeling, but it's just not
hmm
like really my vibe. I do think
Yeah.
that it's simple and the melody is catchy though, like the
hmm Yeah.
like I think that's catchy, but I feel like in their catalog and just like thinking about this album in general, they have stronger songs.
Right.
I do think that it's in the right placement on the album though.
hmm I think it was great that it came right after trivia.
Hmm.
I gave this one 3.5 stars too. I don't think I think that their voices are so like unique that it sounds weird to me hearing them rap. Like
Yeah.
any K-pop that I've heard, like just by through like bypass has always
Hmm.
been so I'm not like this is like my first time hearing this sound and like to me
Okay.
it kind of it just sounds odd to me
Hmm.
especially because it's like in a language I don't understand so it's already gonna sound weird to me because I don't understand the language but
Yeah.
then also it's genre switch as well but yeah I also said like it just didn't feel like what I would expect from their catalog.
Hmm.
So I put it at 18 on my list. So it is above trivia because I did like the collaboration aspect.
Of like the rappers
The
together.
different, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I don't think it's like I said, I do think that they definitely have like stronger ones. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but it's definitely not like one of my favorites. Um, but up next we have Singularity, Mr. V. So his group name is V, but his real name is Kim Tae-young. So Mr. Tae-young, he has such a deep, sultry voice. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know what to. All like what literally just came to my mind was Barry White. Like I don't know why.
What
I
the
don't know
heck?
why, but after I said that, that's what came to my mind. But with
He
that being
reminds me of
said,
Divion.
oh,
Yeah.
that's a comparison I wasn't expecting.
It's the voice. Because I ended up giving this song 5 stars.
Hmm.
Um, even though I don't understand any of it, like I can understand like the message of this one. Like from the
Yeah.
music, I could tell this is supposed to be an intimate song. Like I can see a
Hmm.
visual in my head of like what's supposed to be like expected of the song or of this video.
What do you see?
I see a guy in the rain with flowers and he's chasing after this girl, but she doesn't want him. It's called Singularity because he's the only one that wants it anymore.
Mm. Would you believe me if I said that when he performs this song, he's in a long trench coat and it starts out with him laying on a bed?
Yes.
But so I gave this song 4 stars, and it's number 22 on my list. It's above her, but these like style of music isn't really like my speed. So this is his solo track. But like outside, like he has music, like all of them have music outside of BTS. Like they have their own like solo stuff that they do. And
But there's still
his
a group.
solo stuff, yeah, his
Okay.
solo stuff also kind of like follows this vibe. And that's just not really my speed per se.
Hmm.
But I do think that like his dark and sultry voice goes very well with the track. Like I don't think I could have imagined anybody else singing it. It is a little bit too slow for my taste, but I do think it's still great.
It is
Um,
a bit slow.
yeah, I think it's one of those ones that's like when I'm listening, I kind of forget that it's on
Right.
until
Sounds
the
like a
next song
coffee
comes on.
shop.
Until the next song comes on. But I'd be like, dang, what was I just listening to? But like, still a great song, hands down. And I still gave
Yeah,
it
yeah,
four
yeah.
stars. It's just not that up there, not that much up there for me.
And you know
But
what's crazy? The number 22 on your list has 4 stars. That means all the songs are ranked pretty high.
yeah, because this next one, I love this
Ooh,
song
you couldn't be mad at
so
me.
much. I know I am because I already looked at it.
You can't be mad, bro. We
I
got
know I
different
am.
ears.
That's why I'm gonna let you
Okay.
go first.
Why? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you can't be mad at me. Okay. I gave it 3.5 stars. Um, I don't know. I just really didn't like it, Deshaun. I didn't like it. Um, I don't know. It wasn't hitting for me. I didn't have much to say about it either. Like, but you over here jamming, so I think I'll just pass the phone to you.
Who are you? No me. Who are you? Okay, no. Because okay, so this is another one of those like title tracks. This was the title track for Love Yourself Tear. Um I feel like this is definitely one of my faves. I gave it 5 stars and it's number 4 on my list. So top 5 for sure. From the vocals all the way down to the choreography. And I think that this one, I feel like in order to really enjoy this song, you have to understand the storytelling of it. And I feel like there's such great storytellers, and I eat it up every single time. Um, the composition of this song, though, literally blew me away the first time I heard it because I heard it and I was like, oh my God, like, listen to that guitar. And then the chorus, I was like, oh.
Hmm.
Um, but like the guitars, the bass, the EDM aspects, like I love it all. And my favorite part is like that little part that just finished and then the chorus. This part right here. But like what I mean about like the like storytelling aspect of it. So like fake love, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
sick of this like, people being fake to me or like only loving me, kind of like for like what I can do or what I got or whatever, right? And
Hmm.
so I just think that it's so like crazy that like in the like they tell the stories similarly in the choreography. And so one of my favorite parts is when they're doing the chorus and like the fake love part, they do like hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. And it's
Hmm.
like, the details, the
Mm.
details. It's just like, yeah, like you just really gotta. That's why, like, when I was giving you the video suggestions of like which videos to watch, that's why I was like, I just feel like as dancers, we can like appreciate the choreography for like an aspect as its own and like entity. So I think
Yeah.
that like if you end up like watching those videos one day, that like you're gonna be like, oh, they like real life be dead. Like they be
No,
going
I know they take
hard.
it to a different level.
They be going hard. But yeah, 5 stars, number 4 on my list. And in the video, there's like a specific part where it's like a breakdown and it's just the guitar part and it's kind of like
Hmm.
so heavenly. And I'm just like, oh, I wish that was included in like the actual song.
I hate when songs do that, when they have such a great part in a video and then they don't carry it to the song.
I was like, oh, this is so good. And then I'm like, why isn't that in the streaming version? Put it in a song.
Right.
But this is The Truth Untold, and it's another vocal line. So it's just the singers.
Okay, so apparently what I'm learning is I love vocal line. I don't like
Okay.
the rappers. Okay. So I gave this song 5 stars. This is my number one on my list. I really
It's
enjoyed
so
listening to this
vulnerable.
song. Yes, it feels so raw. Like I'm over here getting emotional. I'm like, dang, like this one
Hmm.
really is hitting, but composition wise, love the piano. Like it ties everything together. And I don't know. I guess if I'm being emotions led, this song I connected with the most. Like I felt
Hmm.
like I could understand where they might have been emotionally while writing this song or while
Yeah.
recording it. So
Hmm.
that just really spoke to me as was. So that's why it's number one on my list.
Love that. Love that. I remember like looking through your list. I thought like when I was looking, I thought it was saying that we
It
had
was
the
number
same number
10.
one. I thought no, I
Right.
thought we had the same number one, but I was looking and your like rankings were in parentheses, and I was like, oh wait. And then I seen what it was, and I was like, oh, this is still valid because
Yeah,
like
you were
this
like
is
still
still
valid.
yeah, because it's still a like a banger. So like one of the people they like collaborated with on this is the DJ Steve Aoki, I believe is how you pronounce his
Hmm.
last name. But yeah, he like collaborated with them on this. Um, and all I gotta say is like emotion, emotion, emotion. Like every single time. Like I feel like if I want, if I'm in a mood where like I want to be emotional, like I would turn this on, or like this
Hmm.
would be on that playlist.
I can
Um,
see that.
and I think that like it's just something about all their vocals together just being placed in like the right times that makes the song feel so like just it and like magical. And I think that like, sometimes all you need is a simple piano. Like you don't need
Hmm.
much.
We learned that
But
from Adele.
hmm and I think that like the simple build up until the peak at the end, like I wouldn't really have it any other way. Like this part right here, like the build up to this, it's just like what more could you ask for? Like I just feel like everything was placed in the right place at the right time. And that like
Exactly.
they beat them vocals, honey,
They
be
composed
eating
it.
down. They be eating down.
That's one
But
thing.
yes.
They doing a lot more than some of these R&B singers.
Hey, tell them again. Let them
And I
know.
love R&B.
Um, Coming up
Okay,
next,
guys.
y'all, we got Trivia Seesaw, another solo
Trivia
track.
song.
This is Sugar,
Okay,
another
Sugar with the
rapper,
5 stars. I give him
another
five
rapper.
stars.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now see the
Mhm.
other two. No, you did give Just Dance 5. I think it was
Yeah.
just RM you didn't really like.
I don't really like I don't know. Maybe he needed different I need to listen to a different song or maybe get to know him a little better. But okay. I gave this one 5 stars. It is number 9 on my list.
Okay.
And the song, it just felt good. Like it made me feel good. I felt like the composition worked with the lyrics. and I liked how he was rapping. Like I feel like his cadence is really strong on this song,
Hmm.
and it fit. Like it didn't feel like he was rapping against the song or like trying to rap a certain way. It just felt like it moved together,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed it. It was an enjoyable listen.
Okay. I gave Seesaw 4.5 stars, and it's number 19 on my list. Um, for me, it's just like listening to them for so long and stuff. I always found it so weird to hear the rappers singing because it's like they're like they have to like when they get their own solo tracks and stuff like that. Like of course they have to do more than just the rapping because like in the group songs they rely on the vocal line to do all the singing, but they have to like have a full song when they do their solo tracks, so it's like they have to like do it all.
Right.
um but this is another one that's like kind of low on my list, but I still like love the message of the song because it's like, love can really be like a seesaw sometimes, like it's up and then it's down.
For
And
sure.
that's so real. But I also feel like the song itself, or like the track itself, is like kind of soft, like a almost kind of like a lullaby. But I feel like that's so contradictory because it's like talking about love in terms of a seesaw and like being up and down, that like you wouldn't really expect the song to be so like upbeat. Like
Hmm.
you kind of want to
Yeah.
groove, but it's like it's talking about the highs and lows in love. Like when we gonna get off this seesaw? you know? So
Hmm.
yeah, I think that it's a good one for sure for sugar, for sugar. And like I said, like they all have like their own like solo stuff outside of the group. I don't think so. Like with his solo stuff is called August D. Like that's what he goes by with his solo stuff. Um, and so I don't think that this really fits the vibe of his solo stuff. Um, but I think that he still did like a great job in the aspect of like representing BTS. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just feel like we're like progressing nicely through like this whole, message of love. I just feel like it's so like, you know, you get the highs, you get the lows, like you get everything. It's taking you on a journey
Um,
through love.
and
Great
I'm
storytellers.
probably gonna listen to this another time.
Hmm.
Probably like two more times later. You go
To get a
first.
real feel for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Tear coming in at number 12. This is
Oh, you can
another
go
rap
first.
track with RM Sugar and J Hope. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I gave this song 5 stars. And so this is RM right now, that's rapping right now.
Uh-huh.
Because I know you said that, like, his rapping be throwing you off. Um, but okay, I feel like in this instance, remember when I was saying there's a difference between RM and Rap Monster? This is Rap Monster.
Yes.
This is
Okay.
Rap Monster for sure. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to listen
Y'all
to it.
can't
Okay,
see her,
no,
but
but
she's jamming out right now.
no, for real, because I love this song. I definitely like misjudged this song the first time I heard it because I was like, I definitely was like a vocal line heavy as well. And like the more I was able to like actually like listen to this song, it's easily one of my like favorite like rap unit songs. I
Mm-hmm.
think that like the beginning intro eats so much, like the slow piano and like the like building in the rest of the element. Like I felt like listening, I'm like, okay, what am I like about to like get into? Like what should I expect? Um and I like how the beat switches up for each rapper. um, and how they like have very different rapping styles. But my favorite part in general is J Hope's verse at the end, the very end. I feel like honestly his verse was too short.
Yeah, I feel like hearing you talk about it does uncover a lot more things for me because I feel like I'm in the same spot that you were in, like when you first listened to it. Because like
Hmm.
me first listening to it, I'm like, I don't really get it. Like, I don't know if I'm like even the English part. Like, what does he mean? You're my tear. Like I don't know. Like, I guess I'm not understanding that. But the more I listen to it, like even right now, I'm like, wow, the composition is really fire.
Hmm.
And so I'm like mentally changing my rating, like as I'm listening right now.
Yeah,
So I don't want to say a rating for this because it's definitely changing, like as I'm
as
hearing
you
it
listen,
again.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I think like looking at translation for the song and like going into like rating and like ranking this, I believe that like the song is more so about like how, you know, I've like gone through all of this stuff, or like we've gone through all of this stuff, essentially almost like, kind of like if we're talking about in the sense of love, like going through all of this stuff um as a couple, and now I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like I can no longer give anymore. So it's kind of like the way I was kind of interpreting it of like you're my tear, you're my tear, you're the
Like what does that mean?
like you're the reason for me like crying, but I'm gonna
Okay.
like get over it eventually. This is J Hope, by the way, and it's my favorite part.
Yeah, he ate this.
And like I felt like it was too short. Like, why y'all do my man like that?
Well, maybe that's why they put him at the end so that you'll
Oh, because he
replay it
ate that.
again.
He ate it up. Like I was like, I want more. I want more.
And then
Like,
it
give
just
me more.
ends.
Why is the song over? I want
So
more.
that you start it over again.
Yeah, I definitely one of my favorite rap unit songs. Behind
Yeah,
Ugh,
I
which is
will
on
say that
another album.
that would have been now I'm saying that's my favorite rap song that's on here
Hmm. I can
for
see that.
sure.
We
Yeah.
got Epiphany. So this is
Epiphany.
Jen. This is the oldest member.
Okay.
Um, what'd you
I
give
gave
it?
this I gave this one 4.5 stars.
Okay.
It is number 11 on my list.
Okay, that's up there. That's up there.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I felt like it was a fluid listen, like it was easy on my ears.
Hmm.
Um, and it just felt calming, like it felt I feel like his voice fit well on the song. So
Yeah.
I did enjoy it. But
Yeah.
it
I
sounds like
gave
that
it
song.
what
Sorry, it
song?
sounds like the intro to Watch Mojo.
Not Watch
Doesn't it?
Mojo.
Doesn't it?
I haven't seen a Watch Mojo video in a while, so I would have to actually like go and listen to one to
Oh, okay.
like Watch Mojo or Miss Mojo, like because there's a difference. So which one would I
Girl,
have to
I don't
watch?
know. I don't know. The one that
Um,
sounds like
I guess I just gotta look for a song that sound like this. But I gave Epiphany 4.5 stars. It's number 18 on my list. I said that like it's another emotional ballad, and just like you were saying, like I don't really know how to describe Jen. Like when I think about each vocal member, I don't really know how to describe Jen's vocals, but they just sound mature. Like I feel like when he sings and stuff, like it just sounds like I feel like deepness, as far as like deepness and things like that, like he's like right under B. Um, I think, as far as like singing goes. And for me, this song like always reminds me to like love myself before like anybody else or like giving my love to anybody else. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
it's like so beautifully composed that like it really tugs at the heart. Like it really tugs at the heartstrings where it's like,
I love that,
dang, I
Deshaun.
really need to love myself. Like I need to look in. Um, but
I love that.
my favorite part is at the like toward the end, like it's getting ready to come up, but it's toward the end and he's like, ah. That's like my favorite part. I love that part. But
I will
next up,
say
uh-huh,
this album is very well balanced. Like sometimes albums have
right?
too much of this or too much of that, but
Mm-hmm.
it's been like give and take.
Yes. So next up is I'm Fine. Just like a little bit of like background on this. Um, on I think it's the most beautiful moment in life is the album that it came from. I don't have it right in front of me, so I might be speaking. But anyways, the song that like this correlates to is called Save Me. Um, and so when they perform it, it's like they start off in a like choreography position that was like from Save Me, and then like they turn it into like I'm Fine, essentially. And so that's just like a little background about like where the song comes from.
Okay. I gave it 4 stars.
Okay.
For me, it had a similar vibe as Just Dance,
Mm-hmm.
as far as like making me want to like, hit a cute little bop, cute little dance with it.
Yeah.
And now after hearing what you just said, it seems like it's like a revelation song almost,
Mm-hmm.
going from like needing to be saved to like saving yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely can hear that as well.
Like as you listen to it
Oh,
more.
yeah, and it's number 14 on my list.
Okay. Um, I gave it 5 stars, number 12 on my list. And I feel like I was saying, like, I feel like this is like a kind of like call and answer type thing. And the slight sound of the ocean in the background, I feel like is so slight, but it's so good. Like in the very beginning, you could like kind of hear the waves. Um,
Uh-huh.
I also at this point really love like the progression of the album. Like I feel like we're at the point in the album where it's becoming evident that like it's okay to like move on from love and be like, okay, I don't really need this person anymore. I don't really need you anymore, and I can be fine on my own. Um, and the synths are eating. The synths are eating down. But yeah,
Composition crazy.
my favorite part is Sugar's verse, which I think has passed already. But yeah, they be eating down with their compositions, honey. That's what I think. That's what really be like, reeling me in with their music. Like this is another like heavy EDM influence, um, but nonetheless, it's still great. Still up there with the good of them. Okay, this one. So, like I was talking about, like the title tracks and stuff. Idol
Hmm.
is the title track for this album. So when they were promoting this album and when this album came out, Idol was like their single for this album.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. I gave
Okay,
Idol 5 stars.
as you should.
Um, Feels like a dance party, feels like a good time. I watched the visuals crazy. Like
So you watched the visuals or the music video?
the video. The
Okay,
music
yeah.
video is
Mm,
crazy.
went hard, didn't it?
But it did. But
Told you.
gave it five
Told you.
stars, was not disappointed at all. And my favorite thing about this song is definitely the ad-libs.
Mm-hmm.
It feels
Yeah, I
fun.
can see
It
that.
feels, yeah. So, oh, and on my list, it is number 8.
Oh, so pretty high, pretty high. Not
Yeah.
like too low. Still breaks like top 10.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I could hear this playing my first night in Brazil.
Oh, Brazil.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, Brazil. So Idol, I gave Idol 5 stars, and it is number 2 on my list. Um, like just thinking about the album as a whole in general, and so um, I just feel like everything about this song is what really made BTS be like, put some respect on our name. Like you gon' you gonna respect us. Um, and I just feel like all of their hard work and dedication was like was for this moment of like, you know, being idols. Like that's what they considered them over there in Korea. Or
Yeah.
like they consider them like idols. So like they call them like K-pop idols and stuff like that. Um, and so I think like the traditional Korean elements involved, I feel like was their way of saying, you know, don't get it twisted. We're gonna always like represent our culture even in like the video. Because I know that like once they blew up over here, it was like people started to be like, oh, like, you know, like are they gonna kind of like in a sense like lose their roots or anything like that. And so it has always been a question of like, you know, are they doing too many English songs? So I love it. Them boys said, don't worry about us. Put some respect on our name.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
And
this song.
I love it. Hands down. But yep, number 2 on my list, and it is 5 stars. 5 stars. Coming up next, we got Enter Love Myself, and I'm gonna let you take it away.
Okay. This is number 16 on my list. I gave it 3.5 stars. I felt neutral with this song. Like, I couldn't really tell if I felt like I needed it on the album or not, or if like I could do without it being on the album. And for that
Mm-hmm.
reason, I could only give it 3.5 stars. Like, it didn't seem like a staple piece, like a staple song or anything. Um, but yeah, I did enjoy listening to it. I felt pretty neutral about it compared to the others.
Yeah, I am also kind of like in the same boat. I gave it 3 stars, and it's at the bottom of my list, but bottom of my list in comparison to like the whole album.
Yeah.
Uh, like it's not one of my favorites, but I appreciate the sentimental value. This is kind of like what they consider like a fan song. So they have certain songs where they make it like just for their fans. And so like this is them kind of like telling their fans like, you know, your you gave me reason to like love myself, and stuff like that, which I can appreciate. But
Yeah.
out of like a lot of the fan songs that they have in general, not really one of my favorites. Um,
Hmm.
I just it's something about the composition of the song that throws me, and I can't really like get with. Um, but I do think that it's a great way to end the first disc,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's the culmination of like the whole journey of love. Like, this is where I started, with Euphoria, and I've made it all the way to the end to be like, the answer is to just love myself, you know?
Yeah, it definitely feels like a thank you closer type of song.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I also think it's in the perfect place.
Yeah, to like end off right there.
Hmm.
So with the second disc, we start off with Magic Shop, which is again, like I was just saying, one of those fan songs that they make for their fans.
Okay. So I gave this one four
Hmm.
stars, and
Okay.
it's number 15 on my list. I really enjoyed the composition of this song and the softness of the vocals in this beginning part. Like I feel like it was a perfect way to open up the second disc.
Mm,
Like slowly introducing it and then like feeding in with the rest of the songs because the rest of this album like pretty high ratings for me. So
hmm.
like I felt like it was a nice transition into like the second disc.
Yeah. Um, I gave this one 5 stars, and it's number 13 on my list. And this is like one of the fan songs I really like. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely one of the ones that I really like. And I feel like I understand the title because there's just like multiple elements of the song that makes it feel magical to me. And I feel like it's also simple where the lyrics can be focused on. Um, but everything to me about this song feels kind of like sweet, like candy almost. Like
Yeah.
also the breakdown did not have to go that hard. Like the breakdown for this chorus,
It's so 2020 like you know what I'm saying, Dove Smash.
you keep saying Dub Smash.
Bro, maybe it's not Dove Smash, maybe it's Triller. The one where we would do like the stop motion with our camera like
I
this.
think that was Dub Smash. I think it was Dub Smash.
Okay.
If but I feel like Dub Smash turned into Triller. I don't know,
I don't know. We're
but
not giving them no promo.
I love how like any chance they get, they always let their fans know like just how much they mean to them. Like I feel like in America, not everybody does that. I feel like there are certain artists where you can tell that like they're very grateful and humble about their fans, where it's like, they know that they would be nothing without their fans. But I feel like they don't
Yeah.
go as far as to make like
Thank you
specific songs
tracks.
just dedicated to them. Whereas like they go out of their way to do that. Where like,
And I can appreciate that.
yeah, where like you can tell somebody like, yeah, I'm a fan of BTS. Look at this song they wrote about me. Like, it's not about you personally, but it's still about you because you a fan.
Yeah.
But I can't be like, look at this song Chris Brown wrote about me, or look at this song Nicki Minaj wrote about me, or just
Right.
like anybody I listen to that like really ride heavy for their fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely up there in the books for me. And then yeah, like you said, the rest of this album is like up there as well.
Yeah.
Um, this is Best of Me. I gave Best of Me 4.5 stars, and it's number 16 on my list. It's a different vibe, I think, for a fan song. Like a lot of their fan songs are very like, you know, emotional or
Hmm.
like slow, kind of like how Magic Shop just was. Like Magic Shop was a little bit slow on the slower side, and I think this one is more on the upbeat side. They worked with somebody from the Chainsmokers on this, and I feel like that makes a lot of sense when you actually like listen to the song and the
Hmm.
composition of the song. Um, and I think one of my favorite things about it is like the ad libs and the background, like this.
Yeah, I really love this composition. Yeah.
Um, it just makes you, for me, I feel like it makes you really want to like jump up and down. And like when I think about listening to this, I feel like it's definitely one of those songs that they like when they perform. that they like splashing water to and just having a good time with.
Yeah, I love an engaging song. I gave this song 5 stars, and it's number 4
Hmm.
on my list. Um, it just has good energy to it, and when I'm listening to the album, like that's something that I'm looking for. Like, will I want to play it again? Yeah, I could see me
Yeah.
playing this again. I could see me listening to this and like jamming out and like getting to know it better. And
Yep,
I
they like
enjoy jump, 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 jump,
yep, like
jump.
splashing water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Fire,
definitely
super
one of
fire.
those tracks you could just like have fun with.
Yeah.
This also was on, so Magic Shot was on Love Yourself here. Best of Me was on Love Yourself Her. And then the next one is Airplane Part 2. And this was also on Love Yourself Tear.
Okay. I gave this one 5 stars, and it's number 2 on my list.
Four?
Number 2.
Two. Okay. Oh, top
Yeah.
two.
Yeah. I felt like this was different from the rest of their album
Hmm.
and borderline like maybe experimental, at least from my perspective.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the risk that they took on that. It felt fun. It felt like another dance track. I guess I'm really big on dance tracks, is what I've learned.
It is
And I
a heavy dance one for them.
yeah, and I really love the like the I don't know if those are 808s. I don't think they're 808s, but like I love like all the different instruments I can hear in the back.
Hmm.
And yeah, it just sounds like fun. It sounds like it's built upon itself. Like it doesn't just feel 2D. I feel like I'm hearing rap,
Yeah.
I'm hearing singing, I'm hearing like ad libs, different voices.
Hmm.
Definitely earned its spot.
Yeah. I gave it 5 stars as well. And it's number 9 on my list. And when I first heard it, I was very confused where the title came from because I was like, Airplane Part 2, like, where's Part 1?
Where's part
And
one?
then I like started going through like their own like solo stuff. And so J-Hope has like on one of his mixtapes, he has a song called Airplane. And so that's part 1. And then this is part 2. So I think that like what happened was he was gonna use this for himself, but felt that it would be better as like a BTS track, is what I think
Nice.
happened. Um, but the first time I heard this, like I just couldn't stop vibing and like bopping my head. And I feel like the like Mexican influence is so heavy, but I really, really like it. And I'm just like, come on. Um, but I feel like it's so subtle, but it's still enough like there to notice. Like you said, with like the instruments and all of that and stuff, like you can hear it in the background, so it's still there to notice, but it's very subtle. And I also feel like they do intros very well. Like I don't think um too many artists include intros anymore. And I think that like a lot of their songs that especially like on this album in general, we've heard that like they give a little bit of like leeway in the beginning before like diving right into the song. And so I really enjoy that. Um, and my favorite part is J Hope's verse, which we just said.
Yeah, it definitely is one of those ones. Like I'm over here like
Like, you know, you just want to vibe out. Um, for sure. Up
yeah.
next, we got Go Go. Oh, Go Go. I love Go Go so much.
Well, then you can start.
Go Go was on Love Yourself Her, and I give it 5 stars. It's number 5 on my list. And this is like hands down one of my favorite like B-side tracks. Like I love everything about this song and how it's goofy but also serious at the same time. And I feel like at this part of the album, I'm not sure how they like decided which songs to pull from each album. But I'm not mad at like the choices that they made. And I don't know what that is in the beginning, but I love it. And the flute on here, just like
Yeah, that's hard. That's
yeah,
hard. I really
uh,
like this song.
yeah. I feel like it feeds into my YOLO right now. Like I'm being very like YOLO about life, and I feel like it just really feeds into that energy because it's literally like I got this money, I'm finna spend it. Like spin it.
Yeah,
YOLO,
I
YOLO,
definitely,
YOLO.
I really love this song. I gave it 4.5 stars.
hmm
It is at number 13 on my list,
Okay.
and I just really like it. Like it's fun. Like I guess I really love their ad-libs too. Like I wasn't expecting their
Yes.
ad-libs to be so fun, but they are. Like this song feels like they went in the studio and they were like, just do whatever, and they were like, okay. They came out
Just
with
have a
this,
good
so
time.
yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this one for sure. I can see me putting this on like my driving playlist.
Yeah. I think that like even with like watching like performance videos of them like performing it, you can tell that they just having like a good time with it too when they like
Yeah,
perform it as well. Um,
I feel like that's what it's
but
all about, really.
yeah, like as long as you're having fun with it. And it's just like it's kind of one of those ones where it's like kind of jokey, but also a little bit serious because it's like, live your life. But it's also like, yeah, YOLO, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
That's like my favorite part. Oh, YOLO,
Yellow,
yeah.
yellow, yeah. Yellow, yellow, yellow,
Yeah. But next we got Anpan Man, and Anpan Man is from Love Yourself Tier. Making that big. I gave Anpan Man 5 stars, and it is number 10 on my list. For some reason, like when I was listening to this to like rank and rate it, it was giving me like basketball. And I think it's because of the whistle in the back. Um, and I feel like this is like another fun track that's like not too serious, but can get you dancing. And so maybe like I'm thinking like now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that's how they were thinking about like when choosing songs. Like Magic Shop, Best of Me. Magic Shop came from Love Yourself Tier. Best of Me came from um Love Yourself Hurt. Those are like two fan songs. So maybe that's like, okay, let's pick the fan song from each album. And then Airplane Part 2 came from Love Yourself Tier, and Go Go came from Love Yourself Hurt. I don't really too tough know about Love Yourself. I mean, Airplane Part 2, but I think Go Go and Anpan Man have like the same vibe. They just from different albums. So I'm not too sure if my theory works as far as like them picking Airplane Part 2, but as far as like Go Go and Anpan Man go, I feel like they had the same vibe. They just
I
from like
definitely,
two different albums.
I definitely get that basketball vibe that you're talking about. And it's so weird because there's a song that sounds similar to this song, and I feel like it's like, and I can't put my finger on
Oh,
it.
I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it either, but I know like when
But
you
you know what
like,
I'm talking about?
yeah, yeah, for sure. I think that like there's so many. So I saw this TikTok the other day where this girl was talking about how like she listens to music, and I forgot like what it was called, but she was basically like trying to show like all the different parts of the song that she could hear. And it's a phenomenon called something, but I don't remember what it's called. But I was watching it and I was like, yeah, that's how I listen to music. Like I
Yeah.
literally can hear like every little thing. Like I hear the
Maybe,
whistle in the background,
maybe we're gifted and we just don't know it.
something. And maybe that's why, we need to be doing this. But I was like, oh yeah, like I listen to music like that all the time. Like the beats, the stuff that she was hearing and pointing out. I was like, yeah, I hear that too, girl.
Like that's not
You
normal.
know, and like I can separate that too. Like I feel like the way she was saying it is like being able to separate it from everything else that was going on in the song. And I'm like, okay, I can kind of get that because like I feel like I can do that too. Like I can actively hear the whistle in this song. But other people that may listen to the song, like they may not even dig
Notice
that beat,
it.
or they may not even notice it because it is so like subtle.
Hmm.
Um, but it's definitely there for me. That's my
Yeah.
favorite part. The love,
Oh,
I love that.
I'm sorry.
Like
I gave
that.
it 3.5 stars.
Oh, what the?
It's number 17. It's number
You
17 on
talking
this.
about some you like it, and then here go a 3.5 star rating.
I did like it, but I liked other stuff more.
Okay, okay, that's valid. I gave it 5, and it's number 10 on my list. But we're nearing the end. We're at mic drop, mic drop, mic drop.
Okay.
I give it 4.5 stars.
I gave it 4 stars.
Okay, not
And
too not too bad.
I watched the video for it.
Okay, so the video you watched for it is actually like the remix. The words are still the same, I think, but it's the remix.
Yeah. Because I saw that Steve guy, but
Mm-hmm.
as I watched it and I thought about it, like what you were saying earlier, I definitely see how people were like, ooh, like, are they going to stick with them or are they going to try to, like, you know, switch over? Because a lot of dance moves they were doing, and I haven't watched many of the videos, but it was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, that's something that was popular over here, maybe
Yeah.
at that time. And so I definitely am glad that I was able to see this video, but also
Mm-hmm.
see the video for Idol because it kind of showed their versatility, and so
Yeah.
I was impressed by that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this song I rated this song and the remix on the same level, so both of them are at number 10 on my
Okay.
list, and they have 4 stars. So
Okay, so this one is 4.5 for me, and it's number 20. I feel like this is like another song to like their haters, where it's like, you see all these trophies, like, did you see my bag?
right.
Like it's just like I have all of these accomplishments. It's like a mic drop moment. Um, I
I love
will
that
say
for
that
you.
I do have conflicting feelings about this one versus the Steve Aoki mix. Just because I feel like there's elements that the Steve Aoki song has that this one is missing for me.
Do you
Um,
want to go ahead and talk about them now before, like, you want to switch to the remix so that we
yeah,
can talk
yeah.
about them?
So we switched. We skipped over the DNA remix and the Fake Love remix, and we also rated the Mic Drop remix and the Idol remix, just because but we only based the ratings based off of just the differenceness in the song or whatever. But with this one, I feel like I gave this one 5 stars, and this one is number 11 for me. I think that had I heard the original first, I probably wouldn't have ended up liking Mic Drop as much as I do like it had I heard the original first. But because I was kind of introduced to the Steve Aoki remix first, I was like, oh, like I can vibe with this.
Right.
Um, I think that I like this version a little bit better because of the extra components that I feel like it just makes some parts of the song pop more. Um, for instance, in the original, I feel like the chorus kind of fell flat for me because I felt like it was missing something. But I feel like to go from this part right here, right? This little part to the chorus, I felt like in the original it fell flat and lost the momentum from this part. But I feel
Right.
like in this one, it kept the momentum, like picking the chorus up after this part kept the momentum going. And that was
Yeah.
like it kept going, you know. There's also a version with Designer that my family really likes. And it's so funny because that man don't be talking about nothing. Um,
Yeah, I
but
will say this version is a lot more fun to listen
mhm,
to. Like, there's a lot more elements to try to like listen for, and which makes sense because he's a DJ,
a
right?
DJ, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think also said that like my rating wasn't affected by like the fact that this version has a lot more English than the regular version does. Like RM, which is coming up, he did his whole verse in English, but in the original it was in Korean. So
Also, I feel like this beat fits him.
mm-hmm.
Like, I like not because he's speaking English, but it feels like it's matching his energy.
Energy, yeah.
Like the components are pairing with him instead of like working against him.
Yes, okay, yeah, yeah. So like that's why this one is just like a little bit higher than the original for me. And then as far as like Idol goes, like the remix with Nicki Minaj, I literally just like skipped to her part just to like, which I'm gonna do now, um, for the rating because everything else, as far as the song goes, is the same. And so I felt like with this, like honestly, when I was having you like rate this one, like I literally just wanted you to rate, I guess, her verse as it compares to like the whole song. Um, and for me, I gave it 4.5 stars. Um, and it's toward the bottom of my list. Like it's 21 on my list. But it's like I gave it that ranking like just based on her verse alone. And I personally love when they decide to like collaborate with an American artist. But I do feel like sometimes it's a hit or miss. But
Mhm.
I think that with Nicki, it was a hit. And if I'm not mistaken, this might have been the first. This might have been like the first like introduction of like incorporating an American artist on one of their songs. Um, and I feel like her verse didn't feel misplaced or like out of the ordinary. Like it kind of felt like she like belonged on the song. Um,
Yeah.
and I also could appreciate the fact that like she was still able to be herself and not have to like dial back who she is as an artist because of like what they stand for or like who they are as artists. Because in your head, you're thinking like BTS and Nicki Minaj. Like,
But
how is that
that
gonna work
worked.
out? Like, how
That
that work
worked.
out?
Like,
But I like that she kept it like cute and respectful, and she didn't even cuss.
I feel like this is like right up her alley though when it comes to a collaboration.
Hmm.
Um, and I gave it 5 stars. It's on the same level as the other Idol song.
Yeah.
Because I felt like it didn't diminish the previous song,
Hmm.
and it's not like it was any better, but it definitely like it still worked.
Yeah. Well, my favorite part was when she was like, "Never gave an F that you kept to my care." Like, yeah, girl, never gave an F. I know that's right. Don't cuss on these people's songs. Don't cuss on
Right.
their song, honey.
Because it's all
Um,
clean, right?
yeah. Well, they like I think they cuss separately. As far as like BTS goes though, I don't think they do much cussing as far as like being like BTS.
Okay.
But
Well,
that was Love Yourself. I mean, my bad, y'all. That was Love Yourself Answer. That was a rating for Love Yourself Answer. We did skip 2 songs. The album is 26 songs in total, but we skipped 2. So we did 24. And, you know, as always, We're gonna give y'all a quick rundown of like the whole um album in general. Um, I'll go first. I got Euphoria at number one, Idol at number two, Dimple at number three, Fake Love at number four, Go Go at number five, DNA at number six, Tear at number seven, Airplane Part 2 at number eight. No, I'm sorry. Tear at seven, Serendipity at number eight, Airplane Part 2 at number nine, I'm Fine Man at number 10, and then Mic Drop at number 11, I'm Fine at number 12, Magic Shop 13, The Trifunto 14, Trivia Love 15, Best of Me 16, Trivia Just Dance 17, Epiphany 18, Trivia Seesaw 19, Mic Drop 20, Idol featuring Nicki Minaj 21, Singularity 22, Her 23, and then rounding out at 24, Answer Love Myself.
Period. And what's your overall rating?
I got an overall rating of 4.71.
Period.
4.71. Definitely
Okay.
like it's a little bit. I was a little bit saddened because my Adele rating was higher, but I realized that like the Adele rating was probably higher because there were less songs on Adele's album.
Yeah. There's a lot of factors that factor in. For mine, overall rating was 4.1 stars. Like she said, it was out of 24. I have three pairs that are on the same level. So at number 21, I have Tear. At number 20, Trivia. Number 19, DNA. 18, Her. 17, and how you say it? Anpan?
Yes, Anpan Man. Mm-hmm.
Anpan Man. Number 16 is split between Fake Love and Answer Love Myself. Number 15 is Magic Shop. 14 is I'm Fine. 13 is Go Go. 12, Dimple. 11, Epiphany. Number 10 is split between Mic Drop and Mic Drop Remix. Number 9 is Trivia Seesaw. Number 8, Idol and Idol Remix. Number 7, Euphoria. Number 6, Trivia Just Dance. Number 5, Singularity. Number 4, Best of Me. And then at top 3, we have Serendipity at number 3, Airplane Part 2 at number 2, and The Truth Untold at number 1.
Yes.
Wow,
So it sounds like we have both almost like both ballots at number 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if Euphoria is a ballad, but definitely up there. But yes, you guys, I'm so glad that like I was able to introduce her to some K-pop, put it on our radar. And what do you think about K-pop right now?
Hopefully we've introduced you guys to K-pop as well.
Yes. Like if you're not an avid K-pop listener, I hope that this maybe like gave you a little bit to be like, oh, maybe I'll give it a listen.
Yeah, it's giving me the thought to like give it more listens. As far as being like a fan, I'm not sure yet. I do have to spend some more time.
Yeah, maybe you also just need a little bit like more like other songs and stuff.
Yeah. But guys, thank you for sticking around for our video today.
I know it's a long one. I know it's gonna be a long one,
but
it's worth
the listen. Not worth
definitely worth it.
Okay.
Because we be locked in, we be up here. It's definitely worth it for sure. But we hope you guys enjoyed this episode and that you continue to stick around. We got a couple more coming up for you guys. We're almost halfway. Well, we're actually more than halfway through the year, which means we're a little bit about halfway through this season. So we're just excited to keep sharing our thoughts with you guys. And we can't wait to share your hear you share your thoughts back. So make sure you like, subscribe, keep tuning in on like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen, YouTube, all that good stuff. But now we're gonna let you rock out to none other than Butter, featuring Miss Megan Thee Stallion. And we will catch you guys on the flip side
Bye,
in the next
guys.
episode. See you guys later.
Cool shade stunner, yeah, owe it all to my mother. Hot like summer, yeah, I'm making you sweat like that. Break it down. Ooh, when I look in the mirror,